Guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Eileen from Makeup by Eileen. If you're already subscribed to this channel, welcome back guys. So for today's video, I thought it'd be really fun. I'm just looking forward to test out this little SevenCool eyeshadow palette. It looks like this and it is palette number 1. It's like an indie brand. Very hard to open, and this is what it looks like inside. It is your warm neutral browns, like autumn colors. It's very pretty with a pop of glitter, some shimmers and some very pretty mattes in there. And obviously this is what it looks like on the outside, and I thought we'll test out this guy and see what it's like. It's a 70 rand eyeshadow palette, so not very expensive, very affordable. So let's, as you can see, everything's done. I have my highlighter on, my contour, bronze, everything, face, eyes primed, eyebrows on, everything. So let's jump right into this video and testing out this eyeshadow palette. Okay, so we're going to do a nice warm neutral tone eyeshadow look today, and we're going to go in with this shade over here, this nice warm mustard brown color. I'm going to build that under the top part of the crease, under the brow bone. Just grab a nice fluffy brush and grab some product. Doesn't look like we have too much kept back in the pan. Let's see if these colors are pigmented. It's got some pigment in there. It's not super pigmented, but it's not pigmented. Like the color lays down, but it's not like over pigmented. It's definitely a color you could build up. Let's give another dusting of color over the top. It's a very pretty color. Let's do this side over here. I don't mind when colors aren't super pigmented straight away when you put them on, because I find it's easier to blend or build up the color than it is to just have a whoosh of color straight away. It can be a little bit too much, especially for a neutral look. If you want super colorful eye look, then super pigmented colors are better. Just like that. I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm going to grab a smaller crease brush. Which one to use? I'm going to use this guy over here. I haven't used it for a while. And I'm going to go into this warm brown, like almost reddish brown color, and put that in our crease. And obviously you want to blend it into your transition shade as well. So you focus in the actual crease and then blend it into the transition shade, what's left on the brush. Just so we don't have any harsh lines. Just like that. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side real quick. Another tip you can do, instead of just using the back and forward, I kind of go back and forward and twist at the same time, like circular motions and back and forward. just gives it a more blown out look. More blended, I prefer. Just like that. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to go too cray. Let's grab a more precise blending brush, a tiny little guy like this. I'm going to go into this darkest brown shade over here. I'm going to build that in the outer corner and a little bit into the crease. So we're just going to stamp the color down in the outer corner of the eyelid and then gently blend it into like the socket of the eye. But we're keeping it on the outer portion of the eye. Just like that, and we'll do the same thing on the other eye, obviously. So just stamp that color down, and then blend it into the crease. Okay, just like that, let's just a tiny bit of fallout in the darker shade. I'm going to go in with the fluffy liner brush, and I'm going to go into that first mustard color shade and smoke out the lower lash line. And you don't have to put color on your lower lash line. I just think that it like blends the colors together and just makes it look all like one with each other. I know a lot of people just do the top and leave it. I just find that it just brings the look together when you do your lower lash line. That's also how I was taught to do my eyes. I'm going to grab a little fluffy flat brush. I'm going to go into that dark brown color and just go right about the waterline. And just smudge that about halfway out. Just to give some depth to the outer corners of the eye even more. Okay, now I really want to go into this like marble tone color over here, and maybe this like coppery color. I think I'm going to do this coppery shimmer on the middle part and this color in the inner corner, well, on the inside portion of the eyelid, and then this in the inner corner. This is like a goldy, very light gold shimmer. It looks like that. You could even use this as a little subtle highlighter. It's like gold peachy color, like a duochrome, which is stunning. Grab a flat brush and grab that coppery shimmery shade and load up the brush with that. Wet my brush as I always do, and setting spray, and just hit the middle part of the eyelid and blend it into a darker color so it just ties everything together. That is a gorgeous shade. Just like that. So easy when the colors are pigmented and work really well together. So the same thing on this side. Just like that. I'm not going to faff with them too much. I'm going to grab a smaller, more precise brush and go into this marble shimmery color. Looks like it has a bit of purple. Let's see what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's a very peachy, coppery tone color. It looks gorgeous. Let's load up this brush. It. Then place it on the inside of the eyelid. That is a very nice color. It's a little bit more peachy than I thought it was going to be, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Just like that. It looks absolutely stunning together. Let's do the other eye. Is really pretty. It's got like a slight more sparkle to it than the other shimmer shade. Now let's grab a tiny little brush and go into that gold color and hit the inner corners of our eye. Just like that. Colors look really well together. The palette color story is really awesome. Just like that, and maybe take a little bit of that color, just highlight the brow. Just like that, and the color is done. I'm going to pop off. Actually, let's do some swatches quickly. I'm going to do the first row. They don't seem to be swatching that wonderful, but it doesn't really bother me on what a palette swatches like, more on how it performs. That's the first row. If you can see the shimmer shade, it's very subtle, but that's our first row. Let's do the second row quickly. We have a glitter shade, which glitter doesn't really swatch that well, so I'm going to do the best I can, and that's what our second row looks like. You guys can see that's our second row. Let's do the third row. Oh, that coppery color seems to have like a peachy duochrome, like a shift. And that's what the last row looks like. Very nice warm tone colors. And I'm just going to pop off camera real quick and do my mascara, and we'll get back on my final thoughts on this eyeshadow palette. Okay guys, I popped on some mascara, and I must admit I'm not a warm neutral tone girl. I'm more of a cooler neutral tone girl and some colors, but this palette is flippin' awesome. It is pigmented but not too pigmented. It is affordable. The shimmers are so nice and buttery. Sorry, I have a lash facing down my eye. The shimmers are there, the mattes are there. The mattes are buildable but very blendable formula. This is what it looks like again. It is flippin' gorgeous. This glitter is like, it's obviously got, it's a pressed glitter, so it's got that little bit of a waxy feel to it, but it is not like gloopy and glumpy. It's very glittery and it comes off very easy, so I'm really happy about that. This palette is a really cute little palette. They have different, I think there's 4 palettes in this like cute little cartoon girl look thing. You get a pink one, and I think you get a few other shades. I'm not too sure of what they are, but this is really cool and fun to try out a new palette that you've never played with, or a new brand that you haven't played with. For someone like me who doesn't like a warm tone browns and coppers and that, these colors are so gorgeous. The colors all work so beautifully together that you can't really complain. You can use all of them together and you can make a gorgeous look, or use only a few like I did. So I really think it's worth the 70 Rand it was. And that's that for this makeup look. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you're watching this video and you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us out a lot if you like the video you're watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.